Woman fined $18,000 after ganja found in stall. A St. James woman whose stall allegedly had a quantity of marijuana was fined $18,000 on Wednesday when she appeared in the St. James Parish Court. It is alleged that on January 28, the police were conducting an operation in Barnett Street when they received information about a stall being operated by the accused Marvelyn Hay. The stall was searched and 2 pounds of marijuana was found inside a white bucket. "Is it your stall?" Presiding Parish Judge Sasha Marie Simit Ashley asked the accused. "It's my stall, but it's not my ganja," Hay replied. "What are you going to do today? Are you going to pay a fine, or do you want the matter to be tried?" Simit Ashley continued. "I will pay the fine," he declared. The judge subsequently fined her $8,000 or 20 days in jail for having the ganja in her possession and $10,000 or 20 days in jail on dealing charge. City Post acquitted in Clansman case. Jason Brown, otherwise called City Post or Lucifer, has been acquitted in the long-running trial of the Clansman gang. Chief Justice handed down the not guilty verdict on Wednesday. Brown, who is already serving a life sentence in another matter, had been accused of being a top-tier member of the Clansman who, from his cell, engineered and helped plan criminal activities. The counts against Brown, however, collapsed as he was not identified properly by any of the witnesses. The count's two main witnesses had said that they have never seen Brown, but had only spoken to him on the telephone. One police witness, however, said he had heard Brown's voice in threatening calls made to business operators in Spanish Town when he sought to extort them, and that he also saw City Post when he visited him at the Horizon Adult Correctional Facility to charge him. He, however, failed to properly identify Brown's voice when he appeared in court. The trial judge said on that basis, Brown was freed as there was no other evidence against him. The proceeding resumed Wednesday morning with 23 defendants still in docks. 5 have since been freed, leaving 18 in the docks. The trial, which began in 2021 with 33 defendants originally, the sole defendant out on bail, Andre Simit, was killed. A football-loving family man, daughter and sister of Kartel juror, testified at hearing. Livingston Kane, the juror who offered a bribe to influence other jurors to return a not guilty verdict in the murder trial against dancehall artist Vybz Kartel, has been described as a football-loving family man and outstanding community member. Those sentiments were expressed by character witnesses at Kane's sentencing hearing on Wednesday in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. He was found guilty for perverting the course of justice. On December 13, 2022, Kane's 20-year-old daughter broke down in tears before Parish Judge Maxine Ellis as she described him as a very good father and said that her relationship with him was very strong. "Most of the time it's me and him. He comes to look for me and we'll go on the road and stuff like that," she said. She added that despite Kane not living with her, he makes every effort to be there for her. "He's a good father," she said as she wiped tears from her eyes. "He is my number one caregiver. He is the one that is always there. If I need anything, I could always go to him. He comes to me every day." At the same time, his sister told the court that former football coach Kane is a humble family man with 2 children. She added that the 63-year-old man is very active in the community and builds footballers. However, when asked by the judge whether or not he has ever discussed his earning with her, the woman said no. She said whenever she asked for a loan, he would say, "Me not have any money now." She stated that the loans are like $2,000, like a small money. In lobbying for a favorable sentence, attorney at law Jeffrey Reed, who appeared in the matter on behalf of defense counsel Valvinita Robertson, told the judge that Kane is a Christian with no previous conviction and he is not a likely repeat offender. He said in the social inquiry report that the committee described Kane as an outstanding member, sociable but private, and as such, the defense is asking for leniency in sentencing. Meanwhile, Reed presented a March 3rd medical report which indicated that Kane had been hospitalized recently due to an infection wound on his right leg. Reed told the judge that this is an infection that he just picked up in the lockup. With the report in hand, Ellis, who described the report as preliminary, had suggested that Reed obtain an updated report that would prove detail as to the severity of the injury, since there might be concern that his leg may be amputated. But the attorney rejected this suggestion, stating that there is no need for an additional report. For the purpose of why we are here today, I am giving you this report, Reed said. Ultimately, Ellis ordered an adjournment to the matter until Thursday at 10 a.m., when it is expected the sentence will be handed down. Sentencing has been postponed twice, once due to Kane being admitted to the hospital, and the other due to an outstanding social inquiry report. Kane was released from hospital on Saturday, and the social inquiry report was made available on Wednesday. Kane has been remanded. In the murder trial against Kartel given name Adidja Palmer, he was found guilty along with Kyra Jones, Andrew St. John's, and Sean Campbell for killing Clive Lizard Williams in August 2011 at a house in Havendale, St. Andrew.